Beautiful early morning, boys. Unit replacement today. I was here yesterday afternoon. I got it all disconnected, recovered. Lines cleaned out with R11. This is old R22. We're changing it over to 404A. I put a new expansion valve in yesterday. I couldn't film. I got here late in the day, so I didn't want to. I couldn't film. I didn't really have time because I wanted to get this done and have this prep for today. But we'll be changing this out today, piping in a new one, hooking it up to the old pipes here, all that. I'm going to do the electrical over with a new disconnect and everything. This unit's about 25, 30 years old or something, but the Hvac's only about 4 years old. So, new condensing unit coming today. Pretty good job, nice easy change out, another beautiful morning, so should go pretty well. Keep you guys updated with what's going on. In place, guys. I couldn't film setting it in place because I had to, direct the crane and get it in place. New rubber mats, new sleepers, smaller unit, same horsepower, all that jazz, BTUs and everything, but the older units are a lot bigger. So, got it set in place. New pipes are gonna line right up. Look at that, huh? I'm pretty good. I did that all by eye with the fucking crane, so not bad. So gonna get everything piped in. I'm just waiting for parts driver to bring me a couple fittings I need for that. I need a reducing fitting that I did not have in my truck. Get the electrical hooked up and all that, and have this thing ready to rock in a couple hours, hopefully. Should be looking good. Get this box nice and cold because it's like 80 degrees in there right now. That new unit, guys, got the cover off. Everything's already factory installed, under 50 pounds of nitro. Got some of that seeping out now, but I just wanted to show you what I found here already. Look at how loose that is. Always check. That's why any new unit I go around, I check all my Schraders, guys. Everything, all your ball valves, anything there, because I've seen so much stuff from the factory that comes loose or leaking or whatever. Make sure all your pressure controls here are tight. Anything, all your wiring inside. I got to put a defrost clock in this thing as well, but just wanted to show you guys too. Just always check everything. Never trust anyone. Trust yourself and in your own abilities and your skills that you know you're doing everything right. Because there's a lot of people out there that don't care and they do crap work. So, not to say anything bad from the factory here, but that shouldn't be loose like that. That roller lock there should be nice and tight. So I just want to point it out for you guys. Pipe, guys, very easy. We're leaving the existing pipe because it was fine. I just had to make a connection here, reduce it from 1 1/8 down to 7/8. Then just a 1/2 inch liquid line. That's it. So we're going to be ready for a vacuum. In a couple minutes, I got to do the electrical and put a time clock in. You can see right there, I put a slight little bend in that pipe just to make it all nice and level. It's going to line up nice with that armor flex right there. Little details like that, guys, you want to do just to look professional. You know what I mean? Because otherwise this pipe will be way up here. It wouldn't look right, so you want to bring it down so it'll be nice and even. When we get the armor flex right there, it'll be laying right on it. So, just little details like that, guys, that make you look, more professional and like you care about your job and, want to do something well that looks nice, especially if the customer ever comes up here and looks at it and things like that, So, just wanted to point out little details like that too, guys. Always try to do and pay attention to. We're getting everything on a good vacuum here, guys. I want to show you what I've been doing while it's on a vacuum. You always want to do more than one thing if you can. Instead of just sitting and waiting for something to do a vacuum, you go and get something else done. So what I did here in the electrical section, you can see with the sunlight, I wired in a new time clock here, put in my whip, everything. I still got to hook up the disconnect after, but got my new whip in. I moved this terminal block, was up here where the clock was, so I moved that down. That's our power coming in, red and black, going to our contactor. But for the time clock, we have our loop coming up, which goes to our thermostat downstairs and our solenoid valve. And all this clock is going to do is break that loop. when it goes on defrost, it goes around here and click on to defrost. It's going to open up that loop. We'll shut off the power to the solenoid and the unit will pump down and defrost. There's no heaters in this, so just air defrost. So all you got to do is break that loop. And the other two wires, you can just take your power off your line side of your contactor or even from the terminal block, whatever you want to do. And they just go to 1 and N. And all that does is power your timer motor. Okay, just so this will spin, you know, and the clock goes around for you 24 hours a day. And the ones that break are 4 and N. When that goes on defrost, that opens up. In the back, there's a lever back there. That opens up and breaks the loop so we can pump down. So, we're getting there. We'll be ready to start this up in a few, boys. It's rushing, guys. It is not 4 and N that open up when these units go on defrost. It is 2 and 4. That's what disengages. There's a leg in there from 2 to 4 while it's on refrigeration, and when it goes on defrost, it opens up and disconnects off the 4. So it is not 4 and N, it's 2 and 4 that opens up to break that loop. We started up a little while ago, boys. We're up and running. We still got a while to pull down the temp, but sealing the gauges. If you count the light, our pressures are good. Superheat's good. The compressor, you want 25 to 30 degrees of superheat. So that's looking good. We're gonna go downstairs, check the rest after. And that's it, man. All in a runner, guys. Look at that armor flex, how I made that bend in that pipe. Woo! Baby, that looks good. Nice and straight. And over here, our electrical. Time clock's in. All our wiring's done. Everything. So, pretty much just gotta pack it up, check the superheats inside, wait for this baby to pull the temp. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I do these jobs all day long. These are the nice, easy ones. Right here in the cooler, everything's running pretty good. Cooling down nice, but look at our gauges here. You can see we're about 20 degrees. Right there, 20 degrees of superheat. Typically with 404A, what you want is between 8 and 10. At least that's what we set them at. So this is my valve I put in. But anyway, I like to mark part of it black so you know how much you turn it. We're gonna go out with this counterclockwise. What I usually do, I go 1 turn, we let it sit and settle, and see what it comes out to. Counterclockwise lowers your superheat. I'll wait a couple of minutes. This should start to drop. See it going slowly now. See that? So we're gonna watch this for a few more minutes, see what happens. I may have to make another adjustment, but counterclockwise on your little stem here lowers your superheat. Clockwise, winding it in will raise your superheat. Alright, so I made a couple adjustments, waited a while, sitting around, you know, at 8.3 now, 7.5 for superheat. It's going between 8 and 12, still fluctuating. The valve's still finding itself here at the right spot. But we're still pulling down. All this stuff in here's got to go. All went bad. All went, so this is putting a major heat load, all the beer and everything. We're getting down. We're about 45 degrees right now. My old Cooper thermometer here. I know they still make these, but very expensive. At least they used to be. I don't know. This I've had this thing for years and years, and it's like it's never failed me. These are really good thermometers. If you're looking for a digital one, guys, but it's kind of big and bulky. It's not like the new stuff that's all nice and compact. But other than that, we're looking good. So, again, guys, I appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this today. Like I said, I do these swap outs once in a while. Normally our installers do them, but when they get too booked up, you know, I'm one of the guys they have go to them. I do installs as well as service, but mainly service. So, but I know how to do it, so they'll let me go do it if need be, or I'll help those guys out on big jobs. But as always, guys, I appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. So another day done, another job done, boys. Let me know how you like this new camera angle while I'm driving here. I just tested out my GoPro here, trying to drive him first, see how it looks, if you guys like it. But jobs like that are nice. Like I said, you could just, you know, nice swap outs. You're done in a day, that's it. You know, you're not stuck in a job for too long. It breaks up the monotony of, you know, service for the day or whatever. Just something different, because I don't do that stuff every day anymore, so once in a while I miss it. It's good to do something like that. Like I said, it's pretty much plug and play, except for adding that time clock and all that. Just basic. I was going in an old little convenience store, liquor store place, so nothing special. The guy didn't want to spend all kinds of money to do all new piping over and all that. He was keeping the evaporator, because that was fine. It was only like 4 years old. So other than that, I don't know. Pretty good day, guys. I hope everyone's enjoying. Everyone's working hard or hardly working. I don't know, whatever you like, but as long as everyone's doing well, and I appreciate again the support I've been getting from everyone and everyone watching. So as always, guys, like I said, like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.